Barbara Eden entered Hollywood with a presence that was impossible to ignore. From the earliest days of her career, she radiated warmth, poise, and a natural charm that drew audiences in effortlessly. She wasn't merely performing, she was connecting, making viewers feel as if they were welcomed into her world. Television in the 1960s was evolving into a shared family experience, and Barbara's ability to appeal to audiences of all ages set her apart. Her elegance, optimism, and genuine charisma created an enduring bond with viewers. Before she became synonymous with one iconic role, she had already mastered the art of being unforgettable. She never chased attention. Attention naturally gravitated toward her. Her early presence demonstrated a rare combination of talent, sincerity, and confidence that would carry her through decades in the entertainment industry and secure her place as a cultural touchstone, a star who shines naturally. Barbara Eden's allure was not manufactured, it was inherent. From her first appearances on screen, she carried a sparkle that made people lean closer and feel a connection. Her charm never felt forced, and her warmth radiated in every scene she was part of. Audiences didn't just watch her performances, they welcomed her into their homes. She embodied the type of performer who could enchant viewers across generations while maintaining elegance and authenticity. At a time when television was becoming central to family life, Eden's presence had a comforting quality that made viewers feel included rather than entertained from a distance. This natural magnetism made her more than an actress. She became a figure of optimism, sincerity, and approachability. The ability to engage people without needing to rely on gimmicks or exaggeration is rare in any era. Barbara Eden exemplified that rare combination of charisma, professionalism, and innate warmth that makes a star timeless. Becoming a cultural moment. When I Dream of Jeannie premiered, Barbara Eden transformed a fantastical premise into something deeply human and relatable. She didn't treat Jeannie as a mere gimmick. She imbued the character with sincerity, playfulness, and heart. The magic wasn't just in the blinking effects or the whimsical plot. It was in Barbara's ability to make viewers feel emotionally invested. Jeannie was loyal, curious, and delightfully human, and audiences connected with her as more than a character on a screen. Barbara's portrayal created a sense of companionship for viewers, turning weekly episodes into comforting rituals. The show's enduring cultural relevance stems from the authenticity she brought to the role. Her performance elevated a whimsical concept into a timeless touchstone, showing that fantasy is most compelling when grounded in emotion. Barbara Eden didn't simply act, she built a cultural moment that continues to resonate decades later, reminding audiences of the joy of connection through storytelling. Grace in a changing industry television in the 1960s was rapidly evolving, with increasing experimentation and occasional reliance on shock value or spectacle. Barbara Eden distinguished herself by shining brightly within traditional constraints, relying on timing, expression, and natural charisma rather than exaggeration. She demonstrated that subtlety could be as powerful as spectacle, captivating viewers without forcing attention. Her approach emphasized warmth, poise, and authenticity, setting her apart from contemporaries chasing trends. This steadiness created a sense of reliability and trust with audiences who knew they would be met with charm and professionalism. Barbara's ability to maintain grace while thriving in a competitive, shifting landscape highlighted the power of integrity in performance. She showed that enduring appeal comes not from gimmicks or excess, but from sincerity, discipline, and self awareness. In a rapidly changing industry, Barbara Eden's elegance and authenticity became her signature, offering a model of timeless performance that audiences could continually rely on and admire. The iconic look Barbara Eden's genie costume is one of the most recognizable in television history, But its power came not from flashiness, it came from her confident and graceful embodiment of it. The outfit worked in harmony with her performance, becoming an extension of the character rather than a distraction. Her posture, expressions, and movements gave the costume life, creating a visual legacy intertwined with her persona. Viewers remembered the feeling she conveyed, not just the garments she wore. The costume came to symbolize an era of creativity within boundaries, showing that thoughtful design paired with genuine performance can create something legendary. Decades later, it remains instantly recognizable, not because it was flashy, but because Barbara Eden's presence made it unforgettable. She didn't just wear an iconic outfit, she defined it, showing that style gains meaning through confidence, grace, and authenticity, rather than exaggeration or trend chasing. Depth beyond the camera. Barbara Eden's influence extended far beyond her on-screen persona. Off-camera, she was a disciplined professional, a considerate collaborator, and a woman navigating fame with humility. Colleagues consistently noted her kindness and respect on set, understanding that success depended on collective effort. She took her craft seriously, preparing thoroughly for each role and valuing growth over convenience. This professionalism translated into longevity, allowing her to remain relevant long after her contemporaries had faded from view. Audiences sensed this authenticity even without seeing it directly, appreciating a depth that reinforced her on-screen appeal. Barbara's off-camera character reflected resilience, empathy, and dedication, complementing her magical television persona. She embodied a balance between charm and substance, demonstrating that true success is rooted in both talent and character. This multifaceted presence ensured that her career and legacy were admired, not just for entertainment, but for the human qualities she consistently modeled. Fashion as self-expression. Barbara Eden's fashion choices reflected confidence and joy, rather than adherence to trends. Whether in public appearances, studio portraits, or magazine features, her style felt personal and expressive rather than performative. She chose silhouettes and designs that complemented her presence, enhancing her natural charisma instead of overshadowing it. Her fashion conveyed ease, comfort, and authenticity, offering inspiration to admirers who saw elegance as attainable and approachable. Barbara's approach to style demonstrated that confidence and personal expression are more enduring than fleeting trends. Decades later, her images continue to inspire, representing a period where beauty and elegance were paired with authenticity. She trusted her instincts, using clothing as a reflection of herself rather than a tool for external validation. In doing so, she reinforced the idea that style is most memorable when it is a true extension of personality, demonstrating that self-assurance is timeless. Building respect, Barbara Eden's career is defined by the respect she earned across the entertainment industry. Directors, writers, and fellow actors consistently praised her reliability, professionalism, and dedication. Her success wasn't based solely on talent or popularity. It was built on a foundation of integrity and discipline. She maintained clear boundaries while expressing creativity, showing that professionalism and warmth are compatible with fame. This respect ensured sustained opportunities and established her as a trustworthy collaborator. Barbara's reputation extended beyond her active years, reflecting the long-term value of consistency and care. By maintaining both excellence and integrity, she became a model for navigating visibility in a thoughtful and balanced way. Her legacy illustrates that respect is earned through character, not just performance, and that enduring influence arises from how one treats colleagues, audiences, and oneself within an industry often defined by extremes. Timeless nostalgia, Barbara Eden's work transcends nostalgia that can feel frozen in time. Her performances remain lively, accessible, and emotionally resonant decades later. Her humor, warmth, and expressiveness continue to feel familiar, creating a bridge between past and present, rather than a static memory. Audiences revisiting her work experience connection and delight, appreciating qualities that remain relevant. This vitality ensures that her legacy grows rather than stagnates, inviting rediscovery across generations. Barbara Eden's presence reminds viewers that nostalgia is most powerful when it feels alive and relatable. Her ability to connect emotionally keeps her performances fresh, demonstrating that sincerity, charm, and kindness are timeless qualities. By infusing her work with warmth and authenticity, she created an enduring resonance that continues to inspire audiences, showing that great performers leave an emotional imprint that outlasts trends, technology, and changing tastes. The power of visual resonance. Barbara Eden's images continue to captivate because they convey confidence, authenticity, and emotional depth. Photographs of her capture more than appearances. They communicate personality and presence. Each image tells a story through posture, expression, and ease, allowing audiences to feel a genuine connection. Visual resonance is not accidental. It reflects how she approached every moment of her career with mindfulness and engagement. In an era when visual media often distorts or exaggerates, Barbara's images remain honest, inviting appreciation rather than scrutiny. They serve as windows into her authenticity, reinforcing her appeal beyond screen performances. This self-awareness and ability to project warmth visually ensure that her legacy remains compelling. Images of Barbara Eden endure not as relics of a bygone era, but as representations of the values she consistently embodied: sincerity, confidence, and grace. Her visual presence continues to inspire admiration and connection. Entertainment's human core, Barbara Eden's career highlights the heart of entertainment: connection. She prioritized emotional engagement over spectacle, sincerity over sensationalism, and warmth over shock value. This approach fostered trust with audiences, who felt comfortable investing in her performances, knowing they would be met with authenticity. Her work reminds us that entertainment is most meaningful when it resonates emotionally, offering viewers both joy and reassurance. In a fast-paced media landscape, Barbara's philosophy remains highly relevant, providing a model for creating lasting impact. She demonstrated that success does not require overwhelming audiences. It requires meeting them with honesty, respect, and care. By centering human connection in her work, Barbara Eden created a legacy that continues to inspire creators and audiences alike, illustrating that entertainment's most enduring power comes from emotional resonance rather than superficial spectacle. Defining her own narrative. Barbara Eden maintained autonomy over her identity, refusing to be defined solely by her most famous role. While she embraced the recognition Genie brought, she ensured that her personal narrative remained intact, guided by values and self-awareness rather than external pressures. This self-definition allowed her to navigate fame with perspective and integrity, avoiding the pitfalls of being reduced to a single persona. Barbara's story exemplifies agency, showing that success does not require surrendering identity. Her careful balance between embracing public roles and maintaining personal authenticity ensured that her work remained genuine. Audiences responded to this authenticity, recognizing her talent and character simultaneously. By defining her own terms, Barbara Eden created a career that was sustainable, respectful, and inspiring, modeling how to maintain dignity, purpose, and individuality while achieving widespread acclaim. The enduring nature of legends. Like Barbara Eden, endure because they leave behind standards, not just memories. She exemplified how visibility could coexist with integrity, charm with intelligence, and popularity with professionalism. These qualities ensure her relevance extends beyond her era. Audiences connect with her not simply because of nostalgia, but because she embodies values that remain meaningful today. Her career continues to inspire new generations, showing that consistency, care, and authenticity build influence that time cannot diminish. Barbara Eden didn't pursue immortality. She earned lasting recognition through deliberate, thoughtful engagement with her craft, colleagues, and audience. Her enduring presence in popular culture reflects the ideals she demonstrated, reminding us that true legends persist by exemplifying timeless qualities rather than chasing fleeting trends. She continues to be a benchmark for performance, integrity, and emotional resonance. Invitation to remember and share. Barbara Eden's work creates personal moments that resonate across generations. Whether through first experiences watching I Dream of Jeannie, rediscovered interviews, or photographs capturing her warmth, her influence lives on in shared memory. Remembering her is not just about nostalgia, it is an acknowledgement of enduring qualities that continue to inspire talent, kindness, and authenticity. Sharing these memories strengthens her legacy, ensuring her impact reaches new audiences. She represents a balance of professional excellence and personal warmth, showing that joy and integrity can coexist. Barbara Eden's story invites reflection on what we value in entertainers and in ourselves. Her legacy continues to grow through recognition and remembrance, providing a living example of how thoughtful, sincere, and joyful artistry can leave an enduring mark on culture and hearts alike.